Okay, so first of all, we have to discuss the things that what do we study in physics. So it is actually the study of the nature and the properties of matter and energy, right? Since it is a branch of science, right? Acha, is my voice audible to you?
Yes.
All right, okay. Right. So in physics, we study the about about what? The nature, right? Okay. And properties of matter. Acha, we have to set some rules of our class. You always write, and it will be shared at the end of the lesson. Okay. But you have to note down each and everything. Secondly, whatever the assignment will be given to you, you have to submit it, uh, one one day or 2 days gap after the 1 or 2 days gap. Okay. So properties of matter. So we will be discussing what matter is. ठीक है, हम matter को भी देख रहे होंगे matter होता क्या है. अच्छा जी. Yes, linked with energy. And yes, we will be studying energy as well in physics. Okay. And how energy, makes the changes in different phenomena. Okay. And it's a branch of science. You can say branch of science. It's not a critical thing or anything that you have to think about it. Yes, you simply write it and you can say yes, it's one of the branches of science. Okay. All right. So before that, before moving to forces and energy, this is a post chapter in our lower secondary book. So this is going to be your third one, ठीक है, for physics. क्योंकि आपका first और second chapter तो जो है वो bio और chemistry का है. तो आपका third chapter आता है that is related to physics and it is forces and energy. Right? Acha, I will try to cover uh, as much as I can in forces and energy, right? That will be the part of your grade 8 and grade 9 as well. Okay? And after that, you will be having another chapter that is earth physics. Okay? And then you will be having the chapter number 9, that is electricity. Right? This is how we will be covering. And so there will be a lot of things inside or in each of them, right? Okay, so let's begin with the forces and energy. But before that, I would like to ask you what what matter is. What do you know about matter? If you know, you can share your response. If you do not know, so I will add it. Yes, what is matter?
Matter is a thing that occupies
Mhm.
space as
Yes,
a mass.
right. Okay. Matter is something that occupies space, right? तो स्पेस का मतलब क्या होता है? एनीथिंग, एनीथिंग ऑक्यूपाइज स्पेस। जी, तो आपके स्पेस क्या होगा? जी, कोई ना कोई जगह होगी ना?
Yes.
यस, स्पेस, राइट। ओके, एंड you called it anything occupy space and have mass, right? Okay, right. So is air a matter?
Yes.
Yes, right. Okay. So does air occupy space?
Yes.
Right, ठीक है। अच्छा, space, if if anything is occupying space, that means it has volume, right? It has volume in it. Clear? उसका कुछ भी हो, हम उसको उसका वॉल्यूम जरूर कंसिडर कर रहे हैं, राइट? ठीक है, हमें वो अपेरेंटली मे बी वो 2D ऑब्जेक्ट लग रहा हो, ठीक है, बट इट हैज टू हैव द वॉल्यूम, राइट? वो 3 डायमेंशनल ऑब्जेक्ट होगा। ओके, तो वॉल्यूम हमेशा 3 डायमेंशनल ऑब्जेक्ट का ही होता है, ठीक है ना? राइट।
Yes.
ऑल राइट, सो आफ्टर दैट, what do you think about the forces? Yes.
Forces
Mm-hmm.
affect an object in different ways.
Uh, can you repeat?
Forces affect an object in different ways.
Okay, forces affect an object. Okay, affect an object, affect an object. ठीक है. So maybe you are talking about that whenever we apply force, right? Whenever we apply force, ठीक है. तो आप ये कहना चाह रही हो कि फोर्स हमेशा क्या कर रही होती है? It can change a shape, yes, change a shape, right? ठीक है. It can change the speed of an object. Yes, this is what you are trying to say, that forces affect an object, right? So affect in what way? Change a speed. Yes, change a speed. Good. We can say causes heat as well. Can we say causes heat? कैसा हो सकता है? नहीं?
Um,
अच्छा, for example, when you rub your hands, right? When you rub one palm over another palm, so do you feel heat? Yes. So are you applying force, or without applying force, can you observe this? Can you experience this phenomena? We can't, right? That means whenever we apply force, yes, there could be the heat as well, right? When we move the object, let me draw a image here so that you will have better idea. Okay, so wheel is moving and causes heat.
right?
Causes heat. Yes.
I can't see the picture.
No, no. I'm going to paste over there. So just give me a minute. Okay. Hmm, अच्छा, ये चीज आप एक्सपीरियंस तो मुश्किल है कि आपने किया हो. अच्छा, have you ever heard that the tire gets burst? Yes, because of the heat. ऐसा होता है. Gets burst of the moving part. moving car. So, oh, this is what I wanted. Let me copy it. Chalo, ye dekho. This is what I wanted to show you. Yes, have you ever seen this? This one?
Yes.
Yeah, no? So why did it happen?
Um,
There must be overheated, right? Or there must be overheating. And if we move a car with a greater force, definitely there would be what? There would be large amount of heat. Okay, that will be produced. Okay, is this clear to you?
yes.
Yes. Right.
Yes.
So that means whenever we apply force, yes, there could be what? There could be heat as well. Okay, right. Right. So can can speed up, yes, whenever you apply more force, the body will definitely be speeding up, right? Any other effect? Any other effect of force?
And object, like stop a movement object.
Oh, stop the movement of the object. Yes, you must be applying opposite force, right? Okay. If one object is moving in this direction, if this is a ball, right? If this is a ball, if it is moving to the right side, and you apply the greater unbalanced force to the left side. Unbalanced force. Acha, do you think that unbalanced force is not needed? Why am I using unbalanced force word here? Gee.
Because the opposite force is greater
Yes,
than
in order to bring a change in the body, you must have what? You must have the greater force, right? You must have a greater force. Okay. Then she is not responding. Shall we? एक मिनट ये क्या हो रहा है रिस्पॉन्ड क्यों नहीं कर रहा है ये चलो होता है कोई बात नहीं all right so unbalanced force it will be greater yes it will be greater right then other force to bring a change ठीक है right so yes in order to bring a change you must have the unbalanced force, right? Okay. All right. So forces की definition क्या होगी? I mean, what do you understand by force? ठीक है. Force can affect, can change a speed, can change a shape, can change a direction. Yes, you said this. Change direction. Yes, change a direction. Right. Okay. So, what should we say whenever we apply force? Either we pull or push, right? We always push or pull. Okay. So force is what? Force is what? Push or pull, right? Okay. Acha, do you think can we measure force?
yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
using what we can uh measure force.
Force.
फोर्स मीटर, ओके गुड। ठीक है, अमेजिंग। मेरा कलर चेंज नहीं हो रहा है, क्यों नहीं हो रहा पता नहीं, समझ नहीं आ रही। चलो इसी से कर लेते हैं जिससे वो चल रहा है। राइट, सो force can be measured with force meter. We can also call it a Newton meter, right? Newton meter. Okay, ठीक है। चलिए, any other instrument that we can use to measure force? Yes, beta. Any other, do you know any other instrument that we can use to measure force?
I don't know any of that.
Okay, right. We also use as a load cells, okay, and spring balance, right? लोड सेल्स, अच्छा ये जो लोड सेल्स होते हैं ना, ये नॉर्मली आपके ऐसे चीजों में लगे होते हैं अंदर, ये लोड को बेयर कर रहे होते हैं, ओके। यूजिंग लोड सेल्स वी मेक स्प्रिंग बैलेंस एंड अदर बैलेंसेस, ओके। ठीक है, so we can also write spring balance. So when the question comes that how can you measure the force, so either you can write force meter or Newton meter. Okay, or if you write spring balance, yes, it will also be accepted. Okay, okay. But load cell, yes, load cell is actually, let me show you the load cell so that you will have a better idea that how does it look like. Load cell. I use this load cell in order to, make an instrument. ठीक है, हमें इसकी प्रिसिशन के ऊपर काम करना था in my university. Yeah, that's amazing. This one is, now you can see here, this one is load cell, okay?
Yes.
This is load cell, right? Okay, so where you apply force or where will you keep the object? You will keep the object here, right? And what will happen? It, in that there's something that generates electrical signal, right? So electrical signal is, you know electrical signal is produced when you apply any, when you keep any object here. Okay, so definitely it will show some of the uh, turning, right? But it will not be noticed, or it will not be noticeable. ठीक है, तो वो थोड़ा बहुत जितना भी हल्का फुल्का मिलीमीटर जो ये डाउनवर्ड आएगा थोड़ा बहुत, ठीक है। सो इट विल, दैट मूवमेंट और दैट टर्निंग विल बी विल बी ट्रांसफर टू द वायर, ठीक है। एंड वायर ऑलवेज कैरी व्हाट, इलेक्ट्रिकल करंट, राइट? ठीक है, So we can say electrical signal or electrical current is flowing, and through which we will be able to observe the reading, whatever the object is placed on it, right? Okay. We will convert that electrical data, okay, into other circuitry, and then we will be able to observe, we will be able to read the actual value of the weight. Okay, right? Okay. This electrical signal will further be fed into special circuitry or circuit where it converts or it displays weight, and it can also display a mass, right? Is this clear? ठीक है, वो स्क्रीन पे आपको वेट और मास दिखा रहा होगा. ठीक है, नॉर्मली वी यूज इट फॉर वेट. ओके, ठीक है. Is this clear or should I repeat this concept? This is out of the box. I mean, it is not included in the course, but I have just incorporated here. Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Can you hear me?
हाँ जी. Now I can hear you. Yes.
I'm clear.
Okay, you are clear. Okay. All right. So let me show you the screen as well, where the reading, is taken through load cell to circuit and display. Right. Now see the circuit and see how it is connected with the load cell. Here's the load cell. Yes, you can see here. This is the load cell and the wires are coming out from the load cell, and then it is further connected to the kind of a controller, right? And then further it is fed to Arduino, right? And then through programming, okay, through coding, we develop that scale, and then we convert it into a human, readable data. Okay, so that human can read it. Okay, through this screen. Yeah, आपको screen दिख रही है ना? This one, the green one. Yes. So this is how we will be able to get the data. Okay, right? So load cell is also used, but yes, special circuits are needed. Okay. All right. So forces, we were talking about push and pull, right? So do you think whenever we measure any quantity, so it must be having the unit. So when we talk about force, so do you think can I say 10 second force or 10 minutes force? Yes? No? Am I wrong? Yes. Do I have to say 10-minute force or 10 seconds force? Hmm? Or should I use any other unit? Hmm?
We should use Newton.
Yes, good. So force, yes, force has a unit as well because it's a physical quantity. So now again I have used one word, physical quantity. ठीक है, तो बेटा physical quantity क्या चीज होती है उसके ऊपर बात करते हैं, लेकिन सबसे पहले हम ये बात कर लेते हैं कि yes, force has a unit as well, and the unit of force is standard unit, right? Standard unit. Standard unit is Newton, right? And symbolically, you can write it capital N. Okay? Okay?
Yes.
N, capital N. Okay? So let's say a person has, a person has a mass of, has a mass of 50 kilogram, right? Okay? and the weight is is around is around is around 500 Newton. Okay. Yes. So, which one is the weight? Obviously, I have mentioned it here as well. Okay, this one is what? This one is mass, right? This one is mass. I have already mentioned it here that this one is mass, right? And here this is new weight. Okay. So you can see the difference. I have, displayed, or I have shown you the mass is in kilogram, and is the weight is in Newton, and the symbol is capital N, right? Now, is this clear to you? Will you be able to differentiate in, in reading a data of mass and weight? Yes, weight is in Newton, and you can't say that 50 kilogram is my weight. You must be saying that mass is 50 kilogram. Is this clear to you? Yes, beta. You can't say that 50 kilogram is my weight. 50 kilogram is the mass, right? So we are going to unpack the next quantity, next physical quantity, that is mass. So I am using the word physical quantity here. So do you have any idea about physical quantity? What physical quantity is? फिजिकल क्वांटिटी होती क्या है वैसे? अभी हमने बात की, एक फिजिकल क्वांटिटी आपकी फोर्स है, एक फिजिकल क्वांटिटी आपका मास भी है, एक फिजिकल क्वांटिटी आपका वेट भी है. सो व्हाट फिजिकल क्वांटिटी इज? व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट फिजिकल क्वांटिटी? यस आयशा बेटा.
I don't know.
अच्छा, you don't know. Okay. So physical quantity is actually the quantity, ठीक है, which can be measured, or which is measurable. ठीक है, the quantity which can be measured and have the unit. Okay, right? कोई भी ऐसी क्वांटिटी जिसको आप मेजर कर सकते हो और उसका कोई ना कोई यूनिट होता है इज कॉल्ड फिजिकल क्वांटिटी. सो the the quantity which can be measured with an appropriate, or I should say suitable, okay, with an appropriate instrument, right? And and have unit and have unit, or I should say specific unit, right? Okay, is this clear now? ठीक है. सो फिजिकल क्वांटिटी भी हमारी दो टाइप्स की होती हैं, बट आई एम नॉट डिस्कसिंग हियर. बट आई कैन गिव यू द आइडिया. फिजिकल क्वांटिटी आपका वॉल्यूम भी हो सकता है, क्योंकि आप वॉल्यूम का मेजर कर सकते हो और उसका यूनिट होता है. सिमिलरली एरिया, then temperature. Yes, temperature is also physical quantity because you can measure it. Okay. And similarly, heat, देन जी, और क्या हो सकता है? यस, प्रेशर, सिमिलरली मास हो सकता है, वेट भी हो सकता है, ठीक है। Force, yes, is one of the physical quantities, right? Mm, any other? Any idea? Time, yes, time can be considered as a physical quantity. Any other? Distance, yes, distance. Okay, distance or
Like
speed. Okay, right? So these all, sorry,
height.
हाइट, यस। अच्छा देखो, जो हाइट और डिस्टेंस और लेंथ होता है ना, ये सारी चीजें एक ही में आ जाती है। ओके, ठीक है। आप इफ आई हैव रिटन डिस्टेंस, दैट मीन्स आई हैव कवर्ड लेंथ एज वेल। ठीक है, इसी के अंदर आपका लेंथ भी आप कह सकते हो कि लेंथ भी आप लिखोगे तो एक ही बात है, और हाइट भी लिखोगे तो एक ही बात है। ठीक है। अब जब हम मैथ्स की बात कर रहे होते हैं ना, हाइट और लेंथ वगैरह, हाइट लेंथ और विड्थ वगैरह, तो दैट कम्स अंडर वन थिंग, वो चीज डिस्टेंस ही है। ओके, ठीक है बेटा, दिस इज क्लियर। ऑलराइट, क्योंकि सबका यूनिट भी एक ही है ना डिस्टेंस का। स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट अगर हम बात करें एसआई यूनिट की, स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट या एसआई यूनिट, ठीक है, तो वो एक ही है। सेंट सॉरी, मीटर। ओके, लेंथ मीटर, हाइट मीटर। इज दिस क्लियर? ठीक है।
Yes.
ऑलराइट, सो वी विल स्टार्ट मास, ठीक है, इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास। आई वुड से कि हमारा जो नेक्स्ट टॉपिक होगा, ठीक है, हमने अब तक जो पढ़ा वो एक सिंपल हमने डेफिनेशन से स्टार्ट किया था, राइट। वी डिस्कस फोर्सेस, राइट। और चलो मैं आपको कांटेक्ट और नॉन कांटेक्ट फोर्सेस का भी कॉन्सेप्ट दे दूंगा नेक्स्ट क्लास के अंदर, राइट। ठीक है। ओके, सो चेंज अ शेप, चेंज अ स्पीड, causes heat, yes, change direction as well. Okay, and unbalanced force का concept we have discussed here. And then मैंने थोड़ा लोड सेल के बारे में ज़्यादा ही आपको बता दिया, ठीक है। और फिर हमने इसको डिफ्रेंशिएट किया कि मास को और वेट को हम थोड़ा सा डिफ्रेंशिएट कर सकते हैं ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ यूनिट एज वेल, ठीक है। whenever the problem is given to you, so you will be able to differentiate between the mass and the weight, right? And then we have unpacked the physical quantity. फिजिकल क्वांटिटी क्या होती है इसको हमने देख लिया है, उसकी कुछ एग्जांपल्स देख लिए हैं। सो इंशाल्लाह टुमारो we will discuss mass and I will try to cover weight as well. Okay, इंशाल्लाह। ठीक है, चलिए जी, टेक केयर, अल्लाह हाफिज़, अस्सलाम वालेकुम।